Hi, Miss Bailey here. Today is May 28th, and I'm just going to go over what we did in the ELA class in case you missed it. So the first thing here is the do now question was, would you rather it be 90 degrees all the time or it rains all the time? Why? And so my example here, I gave you two sentence starters. I would rather, and I feel this way because I said I would rather it be 90 degrees all the time. I feel this way because I like hot weather. So anything like that would have been fine. And then here's what we worked on, the Lord of the Flies essay brainstorm. Okay, so in this assignment we are going to do some brainstorming to help us prepare to write a compare and contrast essay about the characters Ralph and Jack from the novel The Lord of the Flies. Okay, first, complete the Venn diagram on slide 5. Second, match the quotes to the correct character on slide 8. Okay, so let's open this up. So the bulk of this slide presentation is directions. These directions are the same ones that I just read to you from Google Classroom. And then, alright, so the Venn diagram, that's the first part we have to do. You're going to be copy and pasting the terms and phrases from slide 4, the answer bank, onto the diagram on slide 5. Make sure to, and then click and drag each term or phrase under the corresponding titles to show whether the term or phrase is describing Jack, Ralph, or both boys. When complete, you should have 6 items in each section. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I mean. So here's slide 4, the answer bank, and then there's all these different things here. So, build shelters, more popular, will protect you from the beast. Okay, so these are all things describing one of those two boys or both. Okay, so then here's slide 5, here's the diagram that we're going to be copying and pasting onto here. So you're putting all the things that describe Ralph here, all the things that describe both Ralph and Jack here, and now the things that describe Jack here. Okay, so first, I'm just going to go with this first one here. Build shelters. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to cut, or you can just do copy. Doesn't matter. Then I'm going to go to slide 5, click on it. I'm going to click with 2 fingers and paste. Build shelters. And actually that is Ralph, so that's perfect. That can stay right there. And then the next one, I'm going to just go down this first column here. Scared. I'm going to cut that. And then again, come here to slide 5, click with 2 fingers, paste. Who's scared? Both of them are. Okay, next one. 12 years old. Cut. Click on to slide 5. Oh, sometimes it doesn't work. Now again, I have to click with 2 fingers. Paste. 12 years old. Actually, they're both 12, so that goes in the middle too. Here we go. Paints his face. Cut. Who does that? Paste. Jack paints his face. Okay, so you're going to keep going through and pick where all of these go, and you have to get this at the end. The answer bank slide should be blank, and then all of these words should be here, and you should have put them underneath the proper person, or in both. Okay, and then the next part, the quotes. Match each quote to the character talking or being described. Copy and paste the quote from slide 7, the quote bank, onto slide 8. Be sure to click and drag the quote to the correct character's side. There are 4 quotes for each character. And this is just one important quote from the book. Here it says, Ralph wept for the end of innocence, the darkness of man's heart, and the fall through the air of a true, wise friend called Piggy. Where? So this is at the end of the book when Ralph is crying when he meets the naval officer. Okay, so here's the quote bank, and then here's slide 8, the diagram where we're going to be copying and pasting the quotes into. So does Jack say this, or does Ralph say this? Okay, so this first one, his specs, use them as burning glasses. Click with 2 fingers, cut, go to slide 8, click with 2 fingers, paste. His specs, use them as burning glasses. That is Jack. Jack says this. Okay, go to the next one, cut, go to over here, paste. It says, the fire is the most important thing on the island. Chapter 5, Ralph says this. And then I go back to my quote bank, click on slide 7. I'm frightened of us. Chapter 10, who says this? Cut. Paste. Ralph says this. And then you're going to go and do that for the rest of these too. And tell me who says which quote. Okay? If you need any help with this, you're always more than welcome to come to office hours, and I would love to help you. All right, best of luck.